And people don't notice this, but I tore my pec in 1993.
I was
going
to lead on to this, actually.
Yeah, the majority of my shows that I won it happened after the pec tear.
Kevin, one thing sorry to interrupt. There's one thing I've always wanted to ask. This has always baffled me. 1993 Olympia, you took 5th place. You ripped your pec. How many weeks out from the Olympia? How many weeks out was it?
I toured in February.
Okay, how did you manage to come in?
It was 7 months.
But how did you manage to come in bigger that year? You came in bigger than you did in 92. Your condition wasn't as sharp because, 92 you were absolutely shredded. But 93, I always wondered how you came back from an injury. You didn't just come back, you came back bigger. I've always wanted to know how how?
And people didn't believe it. People really didn't believe it.
You're huge.
They didn't believe that I had tore my chest to the extreme that I did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until after that show where I think I placed, 5th? Was it 5th?
Yeah, 5th.
I think I placed 5th there.
Yeah.
But I didn't reveal the extent of how bad the damage was before. Because I wanted to take that time to not have them judge me as the injury. So I said that I only tore my chest doing flies. I remember telling Lee Haney that I only tore it doing flies. 50-pound dumbbell flies, wasn't that bad.
Was that 50-pound dumbbells in your face?
Dude,
yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm showing off now.
Yeah. I got home. I got home from the Mr. Olympia, and I was so lean, and I was still training heavy, and I tore my chest with 600 pounds. I was benching 600.
Whoa!
And I came down raw, no shirt, and I pushed up.
Yeah.
And I came down for a second rep. And I remember going up like this, and I had one guy behind me spotted me.
Yeah.
And my right side tore. It ripped like a piece of paper. Like, I heard it just like that.
I hate stuff like this.
He had to pull it off, and I racked it.
Yeah.
I went in the bathroom. Damn. And I drove to the hospital. I remember driving to the hospital that night because I knew what happened.
Yeah.
And I got to the hospital, and I was so big they couldn't put me in the MRI machine or nothing.
Yeah.
The doctor was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
I said, "I tore my chest," and he's like, "I know you. You're Kevin Levrone." I'm like, "How do you know me?" He goes, "I follow bodybuilding."
Nice. Thank
God he knew me. But anyway, he says, "Let the swelling go down. Come back." So I came back in 48 hours, and he automatically. He said, I'm gonna operate on you because you're an athlete.
Yeah.
You're not just an athlete, but I'm gonna do my best on you, and I'm gonna go and perform and see if I can get to where your injury is without cutting you here. I says, great. I says, because I can't have that scar.
No,
right there.
The indentation. You never had the indentation. It's the best pec tear surgery I've ever seen. Best I've ever seen.
He said, I'm going to go in underneath your armpit. And his name is Kevin Testworth. Matter of fact, he lives in England right now.
Okay.
He's an orthopedic surgeon. And he performed the surgery on a dead body first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on a cadaver first. And he went in, and I had a 10-hour surgery. After that, it got infected. I had to go back. And I had another 6-hour surgery. I got 6 screws down in there. My tendon had snapped in half. I tore my pectoralis major minor and snapped my tendon off the bone. But it was a little bit of the tendon left to where he could sew it together. It was blown completely out.
Full blown.
Yeah, it was done. And I was in a partial body cast like this for about 4 months.
Yeah.
About 4 months. And I lost
4 months.
My body weight was my body weight was I was about 240 about 250 when I tore it.
Yeah.
And I went down to 215 pounds.
Wow.
So I don't know how many kilos that is.
Well, 100 kilo is 220. So you're about 96, 97, what was that, 97, 98 kilo. Yeah, about 98 kilo.
Yeah. So coming from 240 pounds, 250 pounds. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
And my whole right side had dropped down to nothing. And I couldn't eat nothing. I remember taking my sling off, and was like, damn, Olympia's coming up. It's in September. And this was in July.
In July?
I had to learn how to do push-ups. And I went to the gym, and I was afraid to go to the gym because I lost so much weight. I didn't want nobody to see me because I didn't want anything getting out that I looked like crap. But I had to learn how to bench press just with the bar.
What?
Like this. Yeah, I had to learn everything with the bar.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even do 25 push-ups, man. I'll never forget it.
That was July?
So, yes, it's July.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And I had July, August. I had 3 months to get ready for the Mr. Olympia. I had a contract with Joe Weider. Link Conrad told me, if you don't make it to the stage and you don't honor your contract, you're not going to have a contract.
No.
So I tried to hide everything.
And thing is, Kevin, this was after this was probably one of the best rookie years ever. You won the New York Night of Champions. You came second at the Olympia in your less than a year after turning pro. So you were just about the hottest property at that time. And then in February you snap your pec. I mean, I can't even imagine how that felt.
And when the word got out, because, you got to think, there was never, ever a bodybuilder that came back and had a career after that.
No, they didn't.
It just didn't happen. A few of them tried, but they were deformed and the muscle didn't look the same. And they were done. Barry DeMay, he had an injury. I remember talking to Richie. Richie had tore his chest, and they were never the same anymore.
No.
I came back. I had, by the grace of God, I don't even know what happened. All I know is I started eating.
Yeah.
And it was all in my mind, right? I was like, I have an opportunity to change the perspective and to do something that no bodybuilder had never, ever done. So either I could quit and give up or I could move forward and believe in myself, visualize, and take advantage of this, right? And I always tell people this all the time to this day.
You turned it around.
When you think your life... Yeah, when you think your life was falling apart, it's actually falling into place, right? So I said, if it's going to be, then it's up to me.
Yeah.
Bad times don't last forever. As long as you never quit, never give up, you'll never lose.
Yeah.
So I started getting all this mental mindset, praying to God and just searching, eating properly. I made adjustments in my nutrition. I went to the gym. I monitored everything. I rest. I would sleep 10 hours a day.
Just
so
to recover.
That my body could heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just started coming. Things started happening, right? I had 3 months to get ready and to gain looking like a bodybuilder from, looking like nothing. I had to get back to one of the best bodybuilders in the world. How was I going to do that? It was all mine. It was all mine.
Thing is, Kevin.
And I did that in 3 months. And I went and I competed and I got fifth, right?
Yeah. Big. You look big.
Check this out. I got fifth. Then then Arnold says, I want you to come to the Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
So he invited me to the Arnold Classic, and I said, you know what? If I can do this in 3 months, if I got 6 months from now to train for the Arnold Classic, oh my God, I'll be ready and I can win. So I said, okay, I'm going to do your show.